Hello, hello, it's June Olson with Junebug Creations, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you live on a Sunday from Whitefish, Montana. I don't usually do lives on Sundays. Usually that's my kickback and relax day, but I ended up having a kickback and relax day yesterday, and so I figured I better go live today. So thanks for hanging in there with me. And I'm looking forward to sharing this with you today. I'm going to share two different techniques with you. So let me go ahead and do this. So we have blending brushes, and we have the blending brushes in two different styles. You can see the large one and the small ones. And then we have daubers, and daubers just slip right onto your finger. I've labeled them myself, but they just slip onto your finger, and then you use them with your different ink colors. So I want to show you the difference between the two because they have very distinct differences in how they look. So I'm going to move those out of the way, and I like to put my brushes and daubers with the colors that they go with so that I don't accidentally use them in the wrong color because that'll mess up my ink pad. And I'm going to bring in, let me zoom in for you. I'm going to bring in my envelopes. I've already made the cards because there's only so much time. So I've already made the cards, and I just want to show you the difference. So I'm going to do the envelope flaps for you so that you can see, and then the winner will be getting two cards. All right, let me just getting my notes here so I remember to give you the magic words sometime during the live. I trust you have been writing down your magic words. So what I'm doing here with the post-it notes is I'm protecting the rest of the envelope because I just want to color the flap, not the rest of the envelope, because the post office really prefers the envelopes kind of plain so that they can see the address and everything. So let me get some more light on over here. Here we go. And so I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to use a mask, and I'll show you more of the mask. This mask is the leaves, as you can see, from the Abundant Beauty. Hi, Missy. How are you? All right. And June, or you said hi, June. So somebody said they're at 10. Hi, Sharon. All right. So I'm going to lay this on here like this, and then I'm going to use my tape, the painter's tape, to lay it across here to help hold it down. And then I'm going to do it across the bottom. Now you can use painter's tape, you can use washi tape, you can use post-it notes, you can use post-it tape. I haven't found any post-it tape. I keep forgetting to check Amazon, but I'm not finding it in the stores anywhere. Not my Staples, Walmart, and that's about all I have. I haven't looked at Target, but we don't have a whole lot of stores up here in Northwest Montana. So I'm just going to lay this down. That way it doesn't move. And I've kind of secured, I'm going to secure these so the envelopes don't move as well, but I'm not going to do it on the envelope. I'm going to do it on here because I don't want to tear the envelope. And sometimes the painter's tape sometimes tears your paper. Plain and simple, it just is what it is. So let's make sure everything is pretty secure. All right, so first I'm going to start with the daubers. So I have my Cajun Craze, I have my Pumpkin Pie, and I have my Crushed Curry. These are all my favorite fall colors. It's about the only time I use these colors is in the fall. So I'm going to start with my lighter color, and I'm just going to do the one side, and I'm just going to tap. Oh, you can't see that. Here we go. I'm going to just tap I put it on my finger. I'm just going to tap, and then I'm just going to tap around in different places on here. All right. So I'm just tapping it on there. You could swipe, but then you sometimes get some other, it's hard to say. It does better when you tap it. Let's just say that. It does better when you tap it. All right. So then I'm going to come in with my orange and do some more tapping. All right. And just coming around, tapping over some of the same things that I tapped yellow, and then also doing some of the other things. And then I'm going to come in with my Cajun Craze, which is a little bit more of a burnt orangey red, and come in with some more color. All right, and just kind of mixing the color in. Whoop, that got a lot. All right, and I'll show you the cards. So Sharon was a 10 on the colors. I love the colors too, and I love living now where there are colors, because where I lived before in Arizona, there wasn't a whole lot of colors unless you went up into the mountains. All right, so that's one with the daubers. Now I'm going to show you the other side with the blending brushes. And again, I'm going to start with the yellow. And with the blending brushes, you go in a circular motion. All right, so I'm just gonna go and touch on a few different areas, not the whole thing, kind of like before. And I kind of tap off so it's not quite so harsh. All right, and then I'm going to come in with my orange, tap off a little bit, and go in other areas. All right, so you can see these are kind of like those makeup brushes, but I don't use them for makeup. They're just really nice brushes. All right, I'm trying to get some other colors mixed in, and then we'll go, and this is a smaller one. They work the same. It's a preference thing. You can use whichever one you want. All right, going in here, tapping off, just doing circular. All right, so let me close these so I can show you how they look different from each other. So one was just tapping, the other one was circular motions. So let's get all this tape off. See, it tears your paper, but that's why I have my actual envelope and stuff protected. So we'll just peel that off. So our magic word for today is subscribe. Subscribe. That is our magic word today. So write that down someplace safe, because sometime tomorrow I'll be asking you to message me, not put them in any comments. I'll be asking you to message me your magic words to get in on the drawing for all of these cards. And there's quite a stack of cards. Normally I just do one card for each live, but this time around we've had almost two cards for every live. So let's get this out of here. So make sure you write that down someplace safe. And if you don't have all the words, so you should have 1, 2, 3, you should have 4 words to send me tomorrow when I ask for them. All right, tomorrow when I ask for them. So now what you'll do is you'll just take this to the kitchen and run it under water. I'm going to set it aside for now, and then blot it dry with a paper towel. You don't want to rub it, because you could then break some of these little pieces right here. So you don't want to rub it. You want to just blot it dry. Rinse it off, and then put it on a paper towel and blot it dry. All right. So here we go. All right, I guess I went a little bit darker with the daubers this time, but you can see that the dauber one is a little grainier. I don't know, can you see that? The dauber one is a little grainier. Let me see if I can focus that a little better. Here we go. Nope, wrong way. Wrong way. Here we go. All right, so this one is a little grainier and this one is smoother. They're very similar and they're very close to each other. This one's a little grainier. It's the one from the daubers, and this one is smoother. And I can show you that with the cards. It's a little more visible with the cards. So here is the dauber one. You can see how it's a little grainier, and this one is the brushes. All right, so you can see them right next to each other. One's a little grainier, one's a little smoother. So the brushes are a little smoother, the daubers are a little grainier, but they still work beautifully. So I just did You're the Best Ever. That's from the stamp set Very Best Occasions, and the ovals are from the Double Oval Punch. The cards are note cards. Note cards come in a package of 20 for $8 with cards and envelopes, and they come in either the Very Vanilla or the Basic White. And the masks that I used was the leaf, and then it also has snowflakes, it has the houndstooth, and then it has, if you start with this one, it has the sunflowers. All right, and let me show you what that looks like. So this is what the snowflakes look like if you use the embossing paste. This is one of the cards from Card Club for October that we're going to be doing next week. And then this is, you can see here, this is the houndstooth. All right, and it's just done once and then moved and done again. And so this is the houndstooth as well, and then these are the flowers, and there's just different layers of flowers. Now we have these just came back into stock. They've been out of stock, luckily in stock in time, hopefully for my Card Club people to get them on time. And then we have some in the clearance section that have these lines, and then there's this flower with the dimensions as well, and the leaves, and then the dimensions as well. So you can do this thing with the daubers or the blending brushes with pretty much any mask. You can also use the daubers for coloring leaves on your, let's see, do I have, here we go. So I used the daubers to color these leaves on the stamp and then stamped it, so you can add different colors using the daubers. You wouldn't be able to do this using the brushes. They don't give off enough color. The daubers have the sponge end, and so that gives off the color differently than the brushes do. All right, so there's just two separate things or two different tools that can be used differently or the same, and I just wanted to be able to show you that. So thank you, I'm glad you like those. So before we finish, here we go. Let me just remind you, during the month of October, 35% off the starter kit or 35% more product in the starter kit. You ordered twice this week and they were not available. Not sure you'll do a third order. Yeah, I know. I trust you were using the host code if you're using the, if you're ordering multiple times. I know, I ordered a lot this week too because of that free shipping. So we have the 35% off your cost of your starter kit or 35% more product in your starter kit. If you want more information on this, let me know. This goes through to the end of the month, so to Halloween. All right, and then we have the Paper Pumpkin Warm Wishes. If you're not a subscriber, you want to get subscribed before the 10th of November. And then you would want to, once you have your subscription set up, then you can order the cards that are the add-on cards and envelopes. But just know that when they sell out, and sometimes the add-on sells out quick. So you might want to consider getting these sooner rather than later, getting your subscription set up. And then the last thing I wanted to remind you of, yesterday was the official deadline, but because I was not live, I'm giving you till today because I got to get it in tomorrow's mail. The Christmas Everywhere kit class. All right, so we'll be doing 3 alternate cards. So these 3 alternate cards along with 3 of the ones inside. There's 9 cards inside, but we'll do 3 of one of each in the class. And then we will do one of each of the, we'll do 3 alternates. I need to get these in the mail tomorrow, so if you're interested in this class, let me know. You probably don't have time, depending on where you live, to get it to your home, but I have some extra kits. So let me know if you need a kit for this class, and I can send it out to you tomorrow. And I'll probably beat Stampin' Up! If you were to order it. So if you have any questions, please put them down below or feel free to message me. I'm happy to answer them. Always great to see you here. I will be back here tomorrow evening to do the drawing and show you something else. Make sure when you see the post, I don't remember if it's the first post or the second post, but when you see the post that says message me your magic words, that's when you need to message them to me. And you have, I think it's until 1 or 1:30, I think, my time. You'll have to pay attention to the post tomorrow. I don't remember off the top of my head, and I did not write it in my notes as to which one says message me your things. But I'll be going live tomorrow at about 3:30-ish or so. So then I need to have it before then, well before then, because I got to tally everything up and I got to create the little wheel of names. And then the person who wins will be getting these 2 cards. Oops. These two cards showing the colored pencils and the Stampin' blends, this card, and then these 2 cards from the paper pumpkin kit. So lots of cards this time around. Wow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. The winner is going to win 7 cards. I've never given away that many cards in one fell swoop, so that's pretty awesome. So make sure you find you wrote down your magic words. If you didn't write them down, go back and watch the lives, because that's the only place to get them, is in the lives. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your Sunday. I will see you back here tomorrow afternoon. Bye-bye.